Hello, everyone. I wanted to let you know something. If you would not tell someone who was going through cancer, having a heart attack, having a stroke, someone who has a broken bone, any of those things, if you would not tell that person to just pray away what they are going through, please stop telling someone who is going through depression to pray away their illness. Depression is a mental illness. Keyword being illness. Just like that person who is in physical pain is going through something, that person who is going through depression is going through something too. And you want to know something else? Just because it is a mental illness does not mean that it's only going on in your mind. When someone is going through depression, it can affect your sleeping habits, your eating habits. It can affect your everyday life, how you think, how you work, how you speak. It can affect all those things. So a person who is going through depression is not just sad. Depression and sadness are two different things. If someone is sad, they might be sad for a couple of days, cry it out, whatever, and then they're fine. It doesn't work like that with depression, or even more seriously, major depressive disorder. It's not the same thing. And I want to leave you with something. If you saw someone who was in the street, laid out on the ground, having a heart attack, and you walked up to them and you're like, oh my gosh, like, you're having a heart attack. You know what? Maybe you should just pray that away. What would happen to that person? That person would most likely, they would die. I mean, the right thing to do, you would, stay with that person, call the ambulance, get them to the hospital. The doctor will operate on them. I mean, of course, you can pray for them while all this is going on, but if you just told that person to just pray it away, guess what? That person would die. The same thing can happen to somebody who was going through depression. Maybe if you didn't know, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. People die by suicide every single day. Every single day. So, I mean, the next time you think that you're helping somebody by telling them that you should just pray this away, or maybe your faith in God is not strong enough, or, you're just being weak or whatever, you are not helping that person. You are hindering that person from getting help and possibly having a better life because they decided to go get help. You can pray for somebody, just like you would pray for somebody who's going through cancer, somebody who just had a heart attack, but they're in a hospital and somebody is helping them. You can do that, but do the same thing for somebody who was going through depression, because you know what? Those people can die too. Thank you for listening.